been a while. So we're going to start with Taylor Swift, Bejeweled.
Official music video.
You excited?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is some of her best work. That's disgusting. No, I'm sorry, my dudes. He's gonna choose me. I even contoured my abs with the mud from the hog pen outside, so...
Well, I bought diamond nipple tassels, so...
Well, I'll be poisoning all the other maidens in the village.
Yes,
yes,
Mom!
yes, Mommy!
Yes,
Yes,
Mom!
But they're changing it this year. So instead of just showing up at the ball looking hot, you have to enter a talent competition. And if you win, you get the keys to your own castle and a marriage proposal from the prince.
Oh my god,
I love the twist. So one wants the D, one wants the title, and one wants the ring. Is that what it said? Yeah.
Yeah, which kind of indicates the different motivations for people that enter competitions.
But you can also kind of look at it as a lot of things, right? Because for me, I automatically think of marriage. With the ring, with the title, and wants the D.
But then you have Taylor. She wants the castle.
She wants the house.
She wants the castle.
Yeah.
Which shows like how ambitious she is, right? She's not thinking small.
Yeah. It makes me think about just like how much further she's willing to kind of dream. I love the twist on like Cinderella, because typically you have like the two stepsisters and then the evil stepmother, but here you have three sisters.
I simply adore a proposal. The single most defining thing a lady could hope to achieve in her lifetime. The prize of all prizes. Look how many mommies received.
Well, we all know who's not coming tonight. That weasel down there cleaning up my sick from last night.
You must clean my bed pot next.
We honestly have to do this entire verbal abuse thing every time you leave the house.
Shut up, wench!
Stop it.
You smell! Nobody cares.
Speak not, tired, tacky wench. Clean. Ugh. Ladies, worry not. Even if she were allowed to go, which she is not. The prince would never have anything to do with that little harlot again. He tired of her quite quickly, didn't he? Or should I say swiftly?
There it is. There it is. That joke never gets old. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Lest we forget, you've been exiled here. You're not going anywhere anytime soon. Certainly not the ball. Now, girls, let's get many, many children.
Bye. Bye, snake. Have fun being exiled, stinky.
I'm gonna be hungover.
I'm gonna drink a bunch of different drinks and I'm gonna be hungover. Baby love, I think I've been a little too kind. Didn't notice you walking all over my peace of mind. In the shoes I gave you as a present. Putting someone first only works when you're in their top 5. And by the way, I'm going out tonight. Best believe I'm still bejeweled. When I walk in the room, I can still make the whole place shimmer. And when I meet the band, they ask, do you have a man? I can still say I don't remember. Familiarity breeds contempt. Don't put me in the basement when I want the penthouse of your heart. Diamonds in my eyes. I polish up real nice. Nice. Baby boy, I think I've been too good of a girl. Too good of a girl. Did all the extra credit, then got graded on a curve. I think it's time to teach some lessons. I made you my world. Have you heard? I can reclaim the land. And I miss you, but I miss Sparkland.
Before I forget, I really love her use of what you would experience in school when you do extra credit in a class and then get graded on a curve, right? And I can't help but imagine she's relating that to her career and how, you know, she did all this work. She even went above and beyond to get to where she is or where she was. And to still be compared to everyone else because there's a curve. And so when you think of, you know, being graded on a curve, naturally that average just, you know, gets higher, right? And so that bar is, it's kind of skewed based on everyone else. And so I love how she uses that as an analogy to what I think is her career.
Yeah, I agree with that. And just that whole line of doing all this extra credit and being graded on a curve. And she also implies that, and she directly implies that like she was taken advantage of and she was in exile, which shows like how hard she's tried to, you know, go in her career. I even think it's tied to like a relationship, like how much effort she puts in, and she doesn't get the results that she deserves.
I didn't even think of that. I just thought of her previous song, Exile. That's what I thought of.
I'm still bejeweled when I walk in the room. I can still make the whole place shimmer. And when I meet the band, they ask, do you have a man? I can still say I don't remember. Familiarity breeds contempt, so put me in the basement when I want the penthouse.
And that line, familiarity breeds contempt, really illustrates what you see in a lot of relationships where in the beginning it tends to feel new and shiny and exciting. And when a person becomes familiar, that excitement gets lost at some point, or at least it diminishes. And so in her case, like that familiarity started to breed contempt. Like not only did they lose that excitement in the beginning, it actually got worse. It decreased. And so I like that line.
Yeah, and then you see this scene where she's bejeweled, and so she's shiny, and it's kind of the opposite effect, right? Because it's not dull, or she can remain or maintain her shine.
Yeah.
That's what I got out of this scene.
I meet the band, they ask, do you have a man? I can still say I don't remember. Familiarity breeds contempt, so put me in the basement when I want the penthouse of your heart. Diamonds in.
See, like, and put me in the basement when I wanted the penthouse of your heart, where she wanted the best, but that person pushed them to where she wasn't even desired.
Yeah, like kind of hid her.
Yeah.
In the basement when I want the penthouse of your heart. Diamonds in my eyes. I polish up real, I polish up real nice. Sapphire tears on my face, sadness became my whole sky. But some guy said my aura's moonstone just 'cause he was high. And we're dancing all night, and you can try to change my mind, but you might have to wait in line. What's a girl gonna do? A diamond's gotta shine. Best believe I'm still bejeweled when I walk in the room. I can still make the whole place shimmer. And when I meet the band, they ask, do you have a man? I can still say I don't remember. Familiarity breeds contempt, so put me in the basement when I want the penthouse of your heart. Diamonds in my eyes. I polish up real, I polish up real. Nights all night, and you can try to change
I like the way it ends because it goes against traditional fairy tale stories.
I was just thinking that too.
Where traditionally the princess wants the ring, she wants the marriage, and then obviously everything that comes with that, like the castle and the royalties and the attention and the fame. But in her case, she just wanted to showcase her talent, be noticed for her talent, ghosted the ring because she didn't care for that. And it indicates like, I don't need the relationship, but I am going to take the castle without the relationship. And then not only am I going to take the castle, I'm also going to burn it down to really show that I don't care for this. So really good ending on that video.
Yeah, I agree. That's exactly what I thought of when she obtained the castle. Because to me, it signifies her power, right? Because like when you think of castle, you think of something that's protecting you, and in a sense, like that's the most secure of all the things that everyone wanted too, right? Like the ring is physical, the title is just you can't even touch it, right? Like it's just an idea, and the other one just wanted the D,
Right.
and so like her eyes were on something that was just probably like had the most value. And I love that you get that from the beginning, but also toward the end, like she actually got it through her talent as opposed to, anything else.
Yeah, because it really touches on like the traditional achievement. Like back in the 50s and before that, it was very hard for women to see success without marriage, right? Like they weren't able to work. And so they were very limited with the type of success that they can get. And traditionally, success was seen as a woman that was loved and married and had kids. And so this is obviously a very progressive statement and a progressive viewpoint where it's like, I don't need that, right? Because that's kind of our time now where you don't need that.
Yeah.
And then we got the next Taylor.
Meow.